Hey there, TRW crew. Matt Vassallo here with the RhinestoneWorld.com, and in this Silhouette Studio Designer Edition tutorial, we're going to show you how to make a custom car window decal or shirt design, whatever you want to use it for, okay? So the vector design right here that we have is just a football design that we got off our website at the rhinestoneworld.com, and this is just one of the images that's in our fundraising packet that we have that will be included with that packet that has 20 different sports with it. So we just grabbed the football because we know we can use this for different things as well. So we have our football here, and we measured this out to be somewhere around 5.5, 6 inches wide. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to arc some text around the top, and then we want a custom name and number on the bottom of it. So I'm going to show you how to pretty easily do that here in the Silhouette Studio Designer Edition software. So we show you how to do it real easy with our magic templates in the TRW Stone Wizard and Corel Draw, but we got a lot of questions with the Designer Edition. Can we do something similar to that even if it takes a little bit longer? And I want to show you all how. Okay, so we have our football here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do this draw and arc tool right here. So I'm going to click on draw and arc. I'm going to select right in about the middle of the football at the bottom there, and I'm just going to drag up a little bit past this front edge. And then it just goes around. Click, and you're done with that. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom of it. So I'm going to go to the top, middle, drag down to this corner right here, a little bit past it, and draw it around. So you can see at the bottom, we can change this and just grab it and move it a little bit if we want. But honestly, what I want this design to do is I'm going to do a little bit of mixture of both. I want it to arc around the top, and I want it straight on the bottom. So I'm going to delete that one. Now I'm just going to go to my text tool, and I'm going to type out the word Mustangs. And I'm going to spell it right. And I'm still going to spell it right. All right, there we go. So we got Mustangs here. And when I click on Mustangs, obviously I don't just want a basic font like that. Let's use a nice impact font, something that's nice and bold, easy to see. So I'm going to enlarge this Mustangs here to about the size of this arc area. And then very easy, if you just double click on the font, you're going to see this little circle off to the side here. Drag the circle down to your path, and it adds it to the path, just like that. Pretty simple, isn't it? So click off of it. We got the Mustangs on the path right there. And then you can still move that around a little bit if you want. I would say that Mustangs is looking pretty good. Let's go to our text tool here. I'm just going to type out Jackson number, let's do number 23. And I want to still use that impact font. Want to match it with the top. So I just type IMP and hit enter. It searches down that impact font. Let's enlarge this text a little bit here. Now to center everything, we could just highlight it all. And let's go over here to our align tool and just hit align center. And then it centers everything up. Now depending on the football in your design, we might want to move this back a little bit because I think it looked better the way that we had it. So let's just make sure it aligns with that football, because the football or whatever design you're working with might not be perfectly symmetrical as far as this edge to this edge. Okay? Highlight the entire design here, and then let's go to Object, and let's go ahead and convert it to a path. Now when I convert it to a path, see what it does to my text? It actually takes it off of that arc that I created. So if I go and make a compound path, you'll see what that's going to do. That has the arc, so you'll run into that issue. So I want to show you when we were learning this, all the different issues that we ran into. And then we have a release compound path that does that. So a bunch of different things that we did there that were causing some issues for us, right? So if I click on my text here, and I come back and I ungroup it, get rid of this arc that we created. Now I come in here and go Object and convert to path. Now it's going to stay the same. Okay, so as I was learning it in Designer Edition here, I ran into those little pitfalls. So I wanted to show them to you. That way when you click on those different tools, you aren't running through the same things that I was. So now what we can do if we want to is we could come over to our words. Now our words are obviously going to we want to change them to the same color that they're all going to be, just so they all look the same. So I just highlighted all of those. Let's go over to our fill color here, change those to black. Let's get rid of our outline of the red there, and we have our Mustangs Jackson number 23 custom football design. So right now we have it sized at around 6 to 6.5. I would probably shrink this down to about 5.5, 5-inch range there, and we are ready to go ahead and cut this with our FTC sign vinyl if we want to apply it to a back window of a car. And then if we wanted to, we could actually enlarge this design to about 9.5 inches, somewhere in that range, 9 inches, and we could mirror it and cut it with our heat transfer vinyl to apply to a shirt. So pretty easy in the Silhouette Designer Edition to create an awesome looking custom design like this with an existing vector object that we already had, and just doing a little bit of manipulating with our text. But if you do have any questions, we do have over 900 tutorial videos on our YouTube channel that will teach you everything with the Designer Edition, with Corel Draw, with the TRW Stone Wizard, and with the production process as far as cutting your vinyls and heat applying your different vinyls and all of your rhinestone designs. But if you do have any questions, just make sure to give us a call. The number is 941-755-1696. This is Matt with the rhinestoneworld.com, and you guys all have a wonderful day.